Welcome back. So I've been sorting things out from last episode. This was kind of irking me. So what I've done now is this is sorted out where this is your wood, then this is going to be the charcoal, this is going to be the ore. I've also hang on, I can move this because that's there's something else. And then this is the ingots. Right, so sorted out all some other stuff as well, and then I have, hang on, up here I think it is. Nope, wrong one. That's for putting me thingies, yeah. Because I found out this is for making gunpowder, so I might as well put it in the weapons doohickey. Why do I have all these here? Because, hang on, uniform, that's uniform, right? That's my weapons thing, hang on, okay, so, oh yeah, maybe here. Where are my guns? I'll put them in uniform, then I'll put it here then. Give me a second, I'm still sorting stuff out. That's for bullets. No. I moved that from here because I was thinking of putting it in some kind of crafting menu. A crafting container as opposed to... but it doesn't matter, just sort things out. Now what else am I doing? I forget how this works. If it's okay. Oh man, sorting things out now. Front of the beach. You see this thing? I don't know if I can sell any of this stuff. See, what I want to do is all the stuff that all the extra stuff that I have. I don't know if I break it down. Or if I can sell it. Because what I'd like to do is sell it. So this is the part of the adventure. Okay, clay pots. Questions for alchemy and... okay, good stuff. Okay, that's that. I'm done really, isn't it? Okay, well, let's just do this then. So I did a bit of looking at uniforms, and although I was led to believe that non-matching uniforms, or matching uniforms doesn't matter, it does. Which kind of makes sense. Why would you have sets of uniforms if it didn't matter? And so I'm trying to get at least one matching uniform set. So if I can sell... so good look for a buyer now. Provisioner, bounty agent. Provisioner. So all the provisioners belong to different sects, as it were, or whatever like that. Or cults, or whatever you want to call them. And each one has their own bounty agent. And so you've got to upgrade the bounty agent by giving those insignias in order to get to the right level so you can buy some from the provisioners. The provisioners are eclectic depending on, you know, so one provisioner will be able to give you things like marksman's tools and, you know, sniper rifles and whatever, if they have such a thing. Another one will be able to do things like shipbuilding stuff and cannons and that kind of stuff, etc., etc., etc. But I've got to find a buyer. Is there a buyer here anywhere? Okay, provisioner at bounty agent. I've got to buy a buyer. So provisioner only sells stuff. Buyer only buys stuff. And I think it is per... what I'm looking for. Provisioner. I don't think there is one on this island. There must be, because this is the main island. No, I don't think there is. Okay. Well, I went to the Smugglers of Port Doohickey thingamabob. I found a buyer.
Let's keep it clean.
And he only sells that, he only buys that kind of stuff. And if you look at my inventory, I'm trying to get rid of things like uniforms and stuff. So it looks like I can't do that. Oh, that's a shame. That sucks. Let's have a look at... And provisioners only sell stuff, right?
Handle with care.
Yeah, they only sell stuff. Right. So there's a buyer in the pirate cave. There isn't one at the at Tortuga.
Be careful up there. The sea's rough these days.
Okay. Is there a buyer here? He says nothing I do, blah blah blah. I think I already have him. He's my chef at Black Axle.
Feed the crew, they'll follow.
Okay, Leaf, how do you have him? So I don't know what massive bonus, if there is such a thing, that getting these people, hiring people does for you. Buyer?
Someone needs this.
Provisions. So what do I do with
Everything's lost.
uniforms and you know, with duplicates of stuff? What do I do with that then? Nothing. Okay. Let's just figuring something out. Alright, so let's go back to my camp. So they're the only ones with buyers and stuff. The other ones are my bases that I made, right? So let's go back down to home base. And then there's a disassembly thing, right? That doesn't make any sense though, because if I disassemble stuff, it just gives me resources, right? It just gives me resources. So what? That doesn't make any sense, because what's the point in... That just gives me resources. That's kind of a bit weird. What are we doing? So, weapons. Let's go ahead and... Hang on, that's my weaponsmith. So, guns should be up here. I know they're up here anyway. Ah, bollocks. Whatever, just... Okay, so... Everybody carries guns. I don't effing believe it. Okay. Okay. Liverster hat. Survivor hat. Right, so it's hat, thingy, shirt, trousers, boots. So I can do this down here then. But extras. So I can only break these down. I can't, because if you think about it, if somebody came up to me with a bag of material, I'd be good. Well, thank you so much. But if somebody came up to me with a hat, even if it's a junky hat, I'd be like, oh man, thank you. You know what I mean? I'd be more likely to pay more. So, it's a video game. I'm thinking too much into it. I know I am. But okay, what am I doing? Where's the... There we go. So what I have here? I have a stone pickaxe, stone axe, copper, and then copper. Alright. So let's go ahead and put those feathers in the alchemy room. I think I'm going to put them up to the top because feathers belong to birds and birds fly, so flies... Oh, shut up. Okay, let's put that up here then, right? Just whatever, and then we do organise. What was it doing, do you remember? Right, let's get back to my inventory, right? So what I'm looking for, I keep getting killed in 2 shots. So basic's my defense. Okay, increases one-handed weapon. That's your filibuster. What else is there? Privateers. Increases critical damage. Let's go back to my thingy for my uniforms. Okay, filibuster. Increases one-hand weapon. Privateer increases critical damage. Pikeman increases 2-hand damage. Conquistador grants bulwark effect having to do with the ship. Marksman increases range damage. Filibuster, privateer, filibuster, survivor. Wow, wow, wooey. Okay, let me do this. Oh no, this is all yeah. Hang on. Am I recording this? I think I am, aren't I? Yeah, I've got to sort things out so I can actually... I do have a second monitor. I've just got to... I've got to sort out my recording room. Well, I mean, recording desk. It's not exactly a room dedicated recording. Excuse me, please. Okay. Okay, does he do uniform? Uniforms. No, he just not uniform stuff. Okay. Provisioner uniform.
That's the best we've got.
Privateer's coat, right? Increases critical damage. Marksman double it. Increases range damage. Hang on. Marksman. No, okay.
I have everything you need for a good hunt.
So filibuster's jacket. One of the weapons. Tracker's jacket. Damage resistance. So I need trackers set up. So I need trackers. And then 2 of them gives me... If you see here, like... One of 2. I don't know why that's 1 of 2. So, okay. Increases effective of all healing by 35%. 1 of 4. I don't understand. 1 of 2, 1 of 4. Alright, whatever. So, I need 200 silver coins. Okay, so back to my camp. So where am I now? Okay, so, because again, as you know, my memory's since a hospital incident. Why do I keep going about the hospital incident? So it's just the one dead forward to the left. So I go back here. So I need 400, right? Yeah. So where am I? This is the right one, yeah. So now 3 people are here doing nothing. Okay, do I have 400? No, I don't. But at least I can buy something. And what does gold do? What does this do? English gold coin, essential for securing the finest black market cargo available on Tortuga. A solid trigger could be sold to smugglers. Alright. And then we split. I do split this, I've forgotten. But what split with the Y button. And then we just wrong way. Okay, wrong way. Okay, meld. Oh, I've got 2 now. And then we split that. Hang on. Split. What the fuck? Split. All the way around. What are we doing? I don't know. That's fine. So I should have 2 there and then these over here. And these two go together? Yes, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, then to here, have I got anything other than 1 of each? No, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. I've got... But this is for reputation. I don't want reputation. I don't need reputation at the moment. Okay, so let's go and you know, probably won't count as snot, will it? Well, I can call it high. Oh, like for hospital or something, we can call it high instead. Is this the guy that I was going to?
Tools make the hunter.
And what was it doing? Trackers? Doohickey? Damage resistance. Increases damage resistance. If you say so. What you're looking for? 116 doohickeys. Okay, so now we've got to find a buyer. Where are my buyers? Is there a buyer on this blank? No, there's not, is there? So buyer was in the desert islandy thingy, right? The cave. Yeah, thank you. I might even do that. Call it is this a smuggler's? That's a is this a smuggler thingy? No. Is it? Oh, resource that can gathered here. Sewing kits. Okay, that's interesting. We've noticed that before. Oh, okay. Smugglers, I think this is... I want it to be now. That's the one with the cave, right? Yeah.
Don't ask unnecessary questions.
Alright, I won't ask unnecessary questions then. And you're a buyer.
No questions asked.
Ah. Okay, so what you can... Oh, you're going to buy this. And you give me 5 doohickeys each. I receive... Oh, okay, that's cool. 120. Sell. That way, back to inventory. I now have 236 of those things. So let's go ahead and get myself a marksman, like, double it or something. And that was from where? That was from Tortuga, right? Which is here. Was it? Yes. It's from the guy with the light in his face.
Strong hands need strong gear.
A tracker's jacket, right? Well treated slick leather. Withstand even crocodile's bite. Wearing it makes moving about feel safer. Well, I've got one of those now. I go back to my camp. And go into my uniform area. Inventory. Where'd it go? Curios, presumably, right? Oh, plans and recipes. Okay, so we'll learn it. That's what I did before with the What's that? Ritual key for Temple Gate. So where's the Temple Gate then? Oh, I don't know. Then we go to armor and doohickey. Tracker's jacket. We'll craft one of those. We take all. And then we go to... Hang on, get out of here. Inventory. Ooh, that's nice. Tracker's jacket instead of a survival thingy. Go out of here. Go back to my uniform. Put that into... I don't care, whatever. Yeah, no, just put hats on the top. And even if they're a piece, it doesn't matter. My OCDBEHJKLM is kicking into doohickey. I don't have any room for extra gloves. Shut up. Okay, whatever. Whatever. That can always change you when I get to that point. Okay, and that's survivors. Okay, what was I just do this on that? There we go. Survivor, survivor, survivor. And then go back to my quarters of Sleepington and to my valuables or whatever. And my roommate go, what the heck? What did you do? What did you do? What do you want to do? Ooh! Hang on. Right, if I do this, right, I need 200, don't I? 143. What's this? Silver ingot required for upgrading jewellery. Okay. Could be sold to smugglers. Oh, man. No, because I've only got one. Gold ingots. Used to upgrade jewellery. Ancient alloy copper, whatever. So... Okay, expensive for securing the finance. Okay, so there's nothing else I can do. I need 200 before I can buy the trousers. Right, so I think that's it, really. I now have a... Let's have a look if I can view my new jacket. Oh, I've got a new jacket. There we go. There we go. So we can I... There we go. Look at that. Ooh. I'm getting there. Right, so there we go. Done. Close on my doors. And go back for a nap. And then see you on the next one. Now, you have a great one. Slater.